All right, Elizabeth?
Thanks, Steve. Well, a shocking new report exposing widespread abuse and fraud by Planned Parenthood, and it's all on your dime. Planned Parenthood already gets more than $500 million a year in federal funding, and their shady billing practices reportedly cost taxpayers at least $115 million. Joining us now is Kerri Kupec. She's a legal communications director at Alliance Defending Freedom. That's the legal advocacy group that compiled the report on Planned Parenthood. Thank you for being with us this morning, Kerri.
Thanks for having me.
What did the report actually find?
It found widespread abuse and misuse of taxpayer money and even the potential committing fraud of this money. And it's widespread. In fact, the evidence that we compiled in our report show that 1 in 4 Planned Parenthood affiliates are involved in this waste, abuse, and the potential of committing fraud.
Right. I mean, 44 audits across the United States that were known. Some examples of the fraud and abuse that we're seeing here. You said billing in excess of actual acquisition costs.
That's right.
Billing for services not medically necessary. And then not paying bills that the affiliate was reimbursed for with taxpayer funds, along with dispensing prescription drugs without authorized forms from a physician. Are you kidding me?
Unfortunately, I'm not. And the bottom line is the government has an obligation to spend taxpayer money responsibly and for the common good. And Americans who are giving up their hard-earned money in their taxes have a right to know where their money is going, especially if it's being funneled to a group like Planned Parenthood, who is clearly abusing it.
Well, why has this not been uncovered prior to this? $115 million of taxpayer money is nothing to just sort of ignore.
Well, we have been submitting a report for the last 3 years, and unfortunately, the reason they're doing it is because they can. No one is holding them accountable. They are a very special, a strong special interest group within Washington and across the country, and it's time that our elected officials and the American people put their foot down and say, no, Planned Parenthood needs to be held to the same standards as every other corporation or organization.
So Americans should reach out to the representation there by
Absolutely.
state and get something done about this. We did reach out to Planned Parenthood for a statement and did not hear back as of yet. Kerri Kupec, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.